Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Where in the last episode, we were finally making some progress in the case, the first case of the game. And Ryunosuke is doing his first cross-examination, so it's pretty fun so far. So got some interesting witnesses that we're dealing with. But right now we are just going to be making our first present. That's what's going to happen. Alright. So... okay, firearm was discharged. Fired an Englishman from the back. Aha. Time to make a first present. I'm thinking this one is fine, unless we're gonna do that one. Chest. I think either one should be fine. Maybe we can do this one then. I think this one is more direct. So let's present this.
Yes!
Awkward.
What? What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache.
Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here.
What nonsense! What can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know?
Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth.
Boy, we all been there.
I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom.
This is so frustrating.
Oh, please. He's so hot. Oh, when am I going to get over this? I'm sorry, y'all. He's such a great character. I just love a character like him. He's just so strong and brave and smart and capable and loyal and hot. He's perfect. He's a little too perfect, you know? That kind of... You're not real. Why aren't you real? But even if you were, you'd be in ancient feudal Japan or whatever. So I guess I gotta let go of that. Well, it's not even feudal. It's like post-feudal. Whatever. Meiji era, maybe? I don't know. Surely, this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. Was anybody other than us listening to what he said? Seriously? To spell it out would be an insult to the court. It's his theme song. I know because, of course, I listened to the music for this game already. Oh, I love this song. Yes! Oh, it's so good. It's the best song. His songs are the best. Oh, yes, I've listened to it so many times. I probably shouldn't have been listening to the music for the game because that's how I got the spoiler. You know, when you listen to the music on YouTube, you accidentally read comments and then you see spoilers. So, yeah. At least I only know that one spoiler. 99% blind, you guys. 99% blind.
Kazuma, what?
What are you talking about?
It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement.
What?
Sergeant Yesanosa.
Yes, sir. What, sir?
The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
Yes! But no, that just can't be.
And why not, cadet?
Because...
Take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest.
I guess, well, shit.
Just kind of walk. I know they can't swear, but like, I want somebody to have that kind of reaction. I really do. Like, one of these days be like, oh, my bad. You're right. Well, crap. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? There's the baby!
Oh,
What are you doing to your child? Don't do that!
What the F?
That's child abuse. Stop it.
What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again.
Certainly, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Shinosa?
yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were...
Oh! Look at the cute baby! Oh, look at that face! Stop bouncing the poor baby. Where's the mommy? She busy working or something? Oh, that's so cute. I wanna hug the baby. I'm a sucker for animals and babies. They're so cute.
Firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak, sir.
I don't think so. I think you got distracted by your kid, honey. You should just admit it. What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Yesa Nosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
That's absurd.
You suck. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Ooh, shots fired! There's your gun shooting right there, y'all. Ooh! No, he don't need a gun. He could just stab the hell out of you. Oh, slice his head off. Yes, yes, get him. Call him out.
Yeah!
Oh, inconsistencies here. Got an achievement. And the baby. We saw it from the back.
There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. Holy crap, I love that word, turnabout. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm gonna carry that with the rest of his life. Love it.
So this is what being an ace attorney is all about.
Yes, you're learning from the master. Yeah, and he's so young, but he's already so good. Common sense, y'all. A lot of it is common sense. Oh, the baby.
But I definitely saw him. That university cadet there. He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
He just picked it up, bro. But the baby looks like disturbed and upset. Oh.
Yes! But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either.
Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Oh, yes, you were looking for your Koban coin, weren't you?
Indeed, the prized Toei-era Koban. Hunting around under the table I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened.
You heard the gunshot, you mean? You already said this, but okay.
Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
No.
Because the baby has it. I see.
That lamentable day, the precious Hoei Koban was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
He looks away, maybe because he's suspicious that his kid did take it. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing.
As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon.
Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British, it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position, Prosecutor Aoshi?
Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
What?
By the way, I know it's this thing that happens a lot with translations from Japanese to English, that they remove the letter U, which sometimes comes after an O in a lot of the names and stuff. So I did notice, and it did kind of throw me off, with Kazuma's last name, Asogi, they removed the U. So I was used to seeing it spelled Asougi. So seeing it without the U looked so wrong, you know? And I think Naruhodo is the same as well. I think there's a U that they eliminated. And it's kind of dumb, because if they include it in Japanese, then why won't they include it here? Although to say Japanese doesn't use Roman numerals or whatever letters, you know, but still. There's a U that's supposed to be there that you guys cut out just because. And that's really dumb. I don't get why they do that, but whatever. Maybe they just figure, hey, it's unnecessary. But you know what? The English language has a lot of unnecessary things in it. Just saying. Alright, anyway. Enough with my grammar freaking out.
He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear?
As clear as Kiriko glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir, at once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir.
Oh, baby.
Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Idol.
Idol Nosa. I get it. I don't know, sir. That's pretty good.
It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny.
Idol. Teacher. Your father is about to quail the enemy.
Oh, what the hell? His little snap bubble, too. That's cute.
Watch and learn, my boy.
That is pretty cute. The true culprit.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
What about the woman?
Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out.
These testimonies are okay. That's rude.
Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all.
Please, enough of these outbursts already.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
What's going on, man?
If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies.
Was she like royalty or something, and that's why they don't want to mention her? They were silenced? I don't know.
It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime, counsel?
A steak. Huh. There is another chair. Fork and knife. There must be something important here.
Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident.
Okay, typos. Oh boy. As
can plainly be seen, there is only one place set.
Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
This doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record.
Okay. A lot of carbonated water and a steak lunch.
I don't understand. What's going on here?
She looks white though, like English.
It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman.
The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well.
That's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him.
It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt.
Hey, you're jumping the gun, bro.
These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I, Taketsuchi Aochi, will have contributed to the amity of these two great empires is an honor.
Oh no. Same pose as Phoenix, too.
How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule.
Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet.
Oh, my man. His man. I mean, our man.
What?
If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick, understood?
Rules can be so unbending at times.
Ugh. Okay. The true culprit. Okay. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment, the firearm just sure. Okay, blah blah blah. Let's just press.
Yes! No, it's not the same thing at all. For a start, I didn't fire that gun.
We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet.
I don't think so.
Consider this, defendant.
Just a moment ago, I blinked.
Did you?
Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
How could I? Your glasses are never see-through. They're weird.
And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So, there you have it.
Have what? Turn!
The sound of the firearm rang in my ears in the very next moment. I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman.
I think that says it all, don't you?
And let us not forget that the antiques dealer witnessed the accused in this most incriminating position as well. Isn't that so, Korekuta-san? Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes!
Probably a waste to do this, but oh well.
Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that point in time. But I've told you already, that's only because I picked it up off the floor.
Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could explain it away.
I had just finished drinking my coffee, and I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up.
Well, that's still interesting. Why was his gun on the floor, and why did he have a gun? I guess maybe that was normal back then for them to carry a gun? I don't know. Unless he knew he was in danger? I'm jumping ahead, I guess.
And at that exactly that moment, a gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control, life is. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas conversely, I failed to pick up the Koban from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result.
Bruh. You're not on trial here compared to me, so...
Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you, with pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner.
Furthermore, visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Yes! You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
Objection!
as you have been at pains to point out time and again. I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
If only there'd been more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know. Of course, the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect.
Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was... Oh, excuse me. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason.
There was?
This was found in the victim's jacket pocket.
What is that, Counsel?
It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
Hotter clinic.
Instead of hottie clinic. I love it. No, please don't let his ancestor appear in this game. Holy crap, that would be horrible. Like, no, we're cursed. Why are you here? Oh, Dr. Hada, no.
Hotter clinic. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. Uh-oh.
My sleepiness is attacking me. Ooh, fight it, Binks, fight it. An entry for the day in question. Okay, sorry.
19th November, noon to past 1 p.m.
The very day of the incident. So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke?
Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really.
Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful.
I think so.
Should I ask for Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence or not?
You never know. Can't hurt it, right?
If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Objection!
Come on.
Yeah. Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well, the court will grant the defense's request.
This guy, he's too good. And he's also good looking, damn it. Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend.
Shut up, fool. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record.
Okay. Now we can look through it.
What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
So, let's look at it really quickly. That was the sketch. I kind of want to look at that again, too. I mean, he didn't really do much. Kitchen, entrance. Magnifying glass? Huh. 4 seats around a table. Okay. This was that other one. Which I still don't know how important this one will be. Maybe that they're missing 4 chairs? I only see 2 chairs. Maybe? Because in his drawing there was 4 chairs. I'm just trying to figure this out already. I like to do that. Okay. Oh, I can't actually examine this in detail? Oh, that kind of sucks. How about people? Do we have anything else new? Hosonaga. Ring there. Sergeant. Okay. Well, at least I looked.
Right, I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you'd forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused, Korekuta-san.
Okay. Alright, so I just saw the time. Man, time flies when you're having fun. But I have to leave this episode right here. So that means in the next time we will figure out where we have to present evidence and all of that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.